I found the first egg. Look at how small this thing is. When they first start laying, they don't just, have table ready eggs. They lay these really small ones, and that's kind of cool. I don't actually eat these, but it's just exciting to get them going. Now I got to make some nest boxes for this thing because I don't want them to start laying out in the grass and everything. Nice, let's get to it. Some repairs are needed. Well, they were. They really were. The amount of times I've struggled with that door because I failed to build it up higher than the base of the structure, I can't even count. And the chickens need nest boxes too, and some perches for them to roost. So I'm building the nest boxes with some bought material and some scrap material. I've learned over the years, when it comes to certain builds, especially regarding animals, you have to throw perfectionism out the window. The wood's a little bit bowed, connections aren't 100%. You gotta remember, it's all getting covered in poop. I'm making these nest boxes 1 foot by 1 foot. That seems to be the perfect size for them. Working with this small wood, you really want to pre-drill your holes. Projects like this, because it's easier to build, I try to have as much fun with them as I can. Just enjoy the process. Now, I wanted to make a perch so it's easier for the chickens to get in and out, but also be able to block off the nests when they're not in use. If they have full access to them, the box and your eggs can get pretty dirty. Now, I've never been much of a mechanical person, so doing projects like this is pretty fun. But I'm really taking this 1% gains philosophy and trying to add it to every aspect of what I do. I'm building this as I go, and I'm just focusing on forward momentum. Because they can sneak past that. Now I have to go kind of scorched earth when I cut the grass for this Gallagher fence, because it just grounds out. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I have grounding rods, 2 of them that go in 3 feet deep each, and yeah, no matter what, if it still touches a blade of grass, it just grounds it out and loses the power of its shock. Now, one of the things I like most about moving these paddocks is taking a bit of time to just slow down. Be quiet. Just observe. It's really a peaceful experience. You get to become familiar with the individual characteristics of your animals. You get to see the impact you're having on the land as you go. Having this as a part of my life, it just feels healthy. It feels right.
Look at the chickens over there by the tree.
don't worry. I eventually realized I needed a backer for this too. And here, I like to make the roosts out of dead trees in the area. It just feels better for me because, I don't know, it's more of a natural feeling. I've also read too that sticks and more natural things is better for their feet too than just straight dimensional lumber. I don't know if that's true or not, but you know, just makes me feel good about it, I guess. You just put a couple braces when you're putting these perches up, and you'd be surprised at how much just a couple screws can hold. These projects are quite fun because you know everyone you do, the happier your animals are going to be. And when you come out with a good product like good eggs or good chicken meat or whatever, you know it's because of your hard work. You don't feel that you got lucky or anything like that. You know it's because of the time you put in. And now, finally, time to replace that door. Again, this is just a quick build, a quick, simple build, but it's gonna benefit us a lot here. I just cut a couple 2x4s in half, and yeah. Finally, let's get rid of this thing. Now, I forgot to show it here too, but I made it raised up off the ground an extra 1.5 inches, and I put an extra piece on the bottom so nothing can climb in through the bottom underneath the door. Our ground isn't flat here, and hauling them over the span of a summer, they travel quite a ways, and hauling it over uneven ground and rocks sticking out and bumps and twists and turns and all that, they do get twisted up. I'm putting a couple cross braces on just to help it a little bit more, because these chicken tractors really do take quite a beating. A couple cross braces is good. And a couple 1% gains here for the win. Like and subscribe, guys. We'll see you on the next one.